I've got my really spooky Kinner deck, which I am obsessed with because it's skeletons in honour of Halloween approaching. And yeah, my Wise Witch Oracle cards. It's so nice outside. Like there's all like orange and brown leaves, like all the trees are turning colours, like it's blue sky. It's just a really nice day. Okay, so Spirit Guides, Universe and Angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Taurus's highest good. How is Taurus feeling in this third week of October with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting? 3 cards, please. Okay, so we've got a combination of the 6 of Pentacles and in the upright and the King of Swords reversed. So you're looking for balance. 6 of Pentacles is fairness. You know, we see the scales there, the coins. It's equal give and take. Okay, 6 is a number of balance. Right, the King of Swords in the upright is someone who is intellectual, cerebral, wise, knowledgeable. They like to do their research. They're a fantastic communicator, orator. In the reverse, it's someone who's blocked communication or they're using words extremely harshly. Okay, a sword, when it's wielded in the wrong way, can cut really deep, can't it? Words do hurt. In fact, some words you never forget, you know, that are said to you, and it's not good. It's not a good thing. So I think you're looking for, Taurus, you're looking for someone who's a good communicator, but they're going to be a consistent communicator. We like stability. We like security, you know, and we tend to, we're not always spewing, you know, everything about ourselves. We'll confide in the right people, but when we do, we just pour our hearts out. You know, we're not pretending to be something we're not. We're not pretenders. So you just kind of want someone who's on your vibe, right? Let's keep going. Another 2 for how Taurus is feeling. Possibly, you know, you've been dealing with someone who is on and off with communication. They disappear or they block you or they stop talking and you just had enough of all that. You might have been dealing with, you know, one person after another who just plays games or shuts down, you know, for emotional reasons. And it's just that, it's just really unhealthy, okay? Now we've got the 6 of Cups reversed. So you see, clovers have normally 3 leaves. This one has 4 leaves. A 4-leafed clover is a symbol of luck, okay? So cups are feelings, emotions. It's a card of nostalgia. It's a soulmate connection. When it's reversed, you feel like you're getting duds over and over and over again, okay? People that are on and off with communication, in and out your life, disappearing, blocking, unblocking, blocking, unblocking, you know, unreading, kind of like not reading messages or not responsive to your messages, or they wait ages before they reply, and it's just games, and we don't want that. Someone who's really seriously interested in a future with you does not play around, okay? So we're just done with people messing us about, okay? Let's get one more. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, like, you're coming in and you're not going to mince your words. You're going to cut down anybody, okay, head them off at the pass, and you're going to be like, stop right there, don't want to hear it. You know, tell me what you actually want, because if you're going to mess about, I don't want to know. You know, and you're just probably just going to say it. You know, she has armour on, she has a helmet on, she's riding, you know, the back of this like mythical bird. It looks like a phoenix, and her hair's flying up through the wind, you know, she's going really fast. She's got that sword ready to swipe. It's fast communication. It's, you know, ready to deliver some harsh truths to anybody that approaches. Okay, could be one person in particular, but could just be anyone who's like thinking they're gonna, you know, just play around with your emotions. Not taking any prisoners, okay? We don't suffer fools. That's what my brother-in-law used to say to me all the time. You just don't suffer fools. People, you know, get the kind of feeling that you don't like them, and if you don't, then you kind of don't really hide it, because you're not going to suffer fools. You want people who are genuine, because that's how you are, right? So let's get 3 cards for the one you're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting, okay? And we manifest people into our life. Sometimes we don't manifest a person in particular. Like, sometimes you've got your eye on someone or this one you wish you could have, but sometimes you just know the kind of qualities that you're looking for, or sometimes you're attracting in someone who's had the same experience as you. That's what was happening in the Aries reading that I've just done. It seemed like there's 2 people that don't even know each other exist at the moment, that have had very similar, you know, bad times for very similar reasons, and they're just, you know, going to come into alignment at some point, but not for a while yet. So you can manifest someone positively, and if you're obsessed with someone, you know, you can manifest like kind of them coming back around, because they sort of feel you thinking about them, and like you're sending out that kind of energy into the universe, you know, clairsentient, kind of like, you know how sometimes you're thinking about a friend a lot, they'll message you and you're like, that's so weird, I was just thinking about you. It's that kind of vibe. So anyway, let's get 3 cards and work out what's going on. The 5 of Cups. So someone is, your person is, they're feeling a sense of loss, sorrow, sadness, grief. Okay, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck, these 5 cups, 3 are knocked over, 2 are upright, but they're behind the person, and the person stood in a black cloak with their head bowed. So they're just feeling, you know, like life is the pits right now. Someone may have passed away in their life, or, you know, it might be a sense of loss because a connection's over, or they've lost their job, I don't know. Okay, but they're feeling grief and sadness right now. Heavy grief and heavy sadness. I don't know whether it's to do with you, or, you know, something external. Because you're showing us the King of Swords, I feel that you could be wanting to deliver, you know, some harsh truths to this person. You know, thinking that this is not being fair, it's been unbalanced. It turned out to be, you know, what you thought was a soulmate connection turned out to be a dud, and you're kind of pissed off about it, basically. You know, they're kind of gutted at how things have gone, but they're not getting that lovely fun stuff anymore, so they would feel like that. Now, they've got the 10 of Cups reversed, so that really isn't good for them, because the 10 of Cups in the upright is that happily ever after with, you know, a spouse, a dog, or a spouse and children, or you and your partner and a friendly van, whatever your happily ever after is, whatever that looks like, that wider family picture, there is trouble in paradise for this person. They feel like they've lost their happily ever after. And I know they had it. I know they had the feeling of being in a happy family environment, or they thought they were going to get that. They feel like they've lost it because they're grieving. That's what they're grieving, is a content family scenario. So let's get one more. Now I can't pull the same cards twice, so Spirit's going to have to give me whatever it's got left to work with, okay? Five of Wands reversed. Five of Wands is, if that was upright, it'd be arguments, it'd be physical fights, verbal arguments, you know. It could be external, you know, people arguing with this person, or it could be inner conflict, like mixed emotions, not knowing what to do, conflicted, right? With it being reversed, it's like trying to avoid, you know, when you're trying to keep the peace and avoid like full-blown arguments all the time. So perhaps this person is they're just trying to get on good terms with, you know, the people in their family, whatever made up their family dynamic, or whoever they viewed that to be. If they didn't have, you know, happy living situation, if they lived alone, then it's possible they viewed having this with you. They're trying to avoid more arguments, I think, all round. Let's get three for the outcome. The Fool, ready for a new cycle. Now the Fool is someone that is playful, you know, light-hearted. They're ready to jump off this ledge and take a brand new leap of faith. It's zero, it's the start of a new cycle, you know, and they're kind of under the illusion with all these mirrors, smoke and mirrors, that everything's going to be all right. And it's in the upright. When it's reversed, it's someone that doesn't want to take a leap of faith. They are too scared, or they're hesitant, or, you know, they're being overly foolish and it's going to be a fail. In the upright, it's someone that believes that it's going to be all right, you know, it's going to work out. They're going to leap off the ledge and they'll somehow sprout wings and fly. It's like optimism, you know. So there's going to be a sense of faith, which is a really bizarre outcome for two negative kind of people who are feeling negative. That's a bizarre kind of outcome. So it's like someone's not living in reality in my mind. I mean, something was definitely over for your person, and something was definitely over for you. So there's going to be some sort of leap of faith. So we'll find out who that's going to be by. Now let's think. They've got all cups and wands, so they're water and fire. Your pentacles, cups and swords. So you're thinking very practical, you're thinking very cerebral, you're trying to use intelligence. It could be them, you know, because they've got fire, which is like trying to avoid arguments, you know. They feel a lot of loss. They've got a lot of emotion, a lot of sadness. Why are they ready to take a leap of faith? That's bizarre. That is foolish to just jump back in. I don't think you're going to do that because you've got harsh words. So I don't think it's you, I think it's them. Two more for the outcome, please. Two of Wands, decision making, planning stage. Which direction do I go? Which adventure should I start along? Which path do I take? Oh my god. Someone is literally getting ready to start brand new, and that's fire energy. They want a brand new leap of faith. What the hell? They want a new adventure. Ace of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups upright is... Ace of Cups upright is a highly coveted, you know, giant cup of love. It's being in love and it's on a pedestal. It's very abundant. It has, you know, it's underground. Like you see that it's like between this valley. It's up on a pedestal. It's so protected and coveted. It's nourishing this plant so much. Such a full cup of emotions, and it's the Ace of Cups. It's the biggest, you know. Reversed as the outcome, I think this person could be disappointed. You know, but perhaps they just believe they can come back and have you. I don't think you're going to do that. I really, you know, look at this. It looks like you're about to come and smash all the mirrors in that fool's house. I shouldn't be laughing, but it's like, Wands are phallic. This person's excited for a new adventure. They believe they're going to be taking a leap of faith into a brand new start. And look how they're going to find you if they come towards you. I think they're going to end up disappointed. Wow. Well, I'll clarify this because it can mean something else, you know, when we get them clarified. Let's have a look with the shadow love. So, for your person's feelings, the Five of Cups, which is sadness, loss. Give me one for that, please. Vicious circle. They do this, they disappear, they come back, they disappear, they come back, like, you know, a yo-yo. And look, why on earth would you be ready for a new cycle? You know, when you've caused that. It's like this vicious cycle, like, over and over again. You know, this one is like the person in a black cloak with their head bowed. They know that they, you know, have lost everything. And then they're back to a new start, back to zero. And then they do it again. Pattern of relationship issues, bad habits, a no-win situation. What a clown. What an absolute clown. What's this one? Facing it. You know something isn't right. Don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. Wow. This person could have a long history of doing this, guys. I mean, if you've known them, you know, for a year or two and that's how it's been, how is that going to change? How's it going to be any different? I think that's why you're like, nope. You know, if someone like does the work and they actually change, that's one thing. But if they've just got really unhealthy patterns and they can't stop or they won't stop, you know, or it's bigger than like, sometimes it's bigger than the relationship, you know, like sometimes people have such issues that you actually can't heal them, you can't fix them. You know, sometimes like you actually love each other and it's just not enough. Like sometimes love isn't enough. And you can really care about each other and really think a lot of one another and still feel that there's something unhealthy going on. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups reversed. So that's that family picture, that wider happy family picture in the reverse. So, you know, total like loss of happy family life or never getting happy family life, you know, never getting that happy ending, or stability, you know, consistent kind of happiness. I'm so wheezy. Why am I like that? Let's clarify that. It's so funny today, right? I was meant to see my friend and we just bumped into each other in the shops when I was going out to get this pumpkin. Nothing in life is chance. Nothing in life is chance, I'm telling you. And we were both like, oh, I'm really tired, like what should we do? And then she was like, should we do it next weekend instead? And I was like, yeah. You know, because I can't fit everything in. I don't feel rested today. I feel really drained. Distant, so far away, physically and emotionally. See if you can rekindle the passion again. So I don't know if that's with regards to you and you kind of lit up this person's world, you know, to the point where it made everything seem 10 of Cups for them. But they are miserable, okay? This person is miserable. They feel like they've lost everything. They don't feel close to anyone. They don't feel emotionally close to anyone. Even if they are physically living with people, they don't feel close to them. Not really. And if they live alone, they don't feel emotionally close to you. So take it as it resonates. For example, if you know this person cohabits with other people, you know, whether they're married to them or dating them and they were seeing you and two-timing, they don't feel close to whoever they're living with. And if they live alone, they feel so distant from you physically and emotionally, and it is turning their world upside down. So good, to be honest. Like, that's how you should be feeling when you have screwed up what you both kind of thought was a soulmate connection, you know. And they obviously get a lot out of being around you, you know. They want it back. Let's clarify. That was the 5 of Wands, which is avoiding arguments. Whoops, that's very slippery. Oh my God. Look at that. That imagery is horrible. That is so gruesome. Sneaky snake. Going behind your back, deceitful swindler. Oh my god. Shit. This is messy, this situation. That is messy. There's deceit going on. This could be a third party, or they may have cheated on you. They may have cheated with you on someone that they live with. And they want to come back. Wow. Give me one for the Fool, please. Give me one for the Fool. False hope. Tries to sell you a pipe dream. There's no substance. They're full of hot air. They're absolutely full of crap. They come back, you know, they're probably really good with their words, really like cheeky, and you know, they probably look genuinely distressed when they first approach, and then they, you know, they're evasive. Look, they're evasive. So they like making the initial connection, but then they run away and block communication when, you know, when it's time to face the music and find out what's going on. They just poof, disappear like a magic trick. 2 of Wands, planning phase. Which direction should I go? Ending. You're pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. Yeah, so this could be a sign that, you know, if this person keeps coming back like a bad penny, it's time to like block and, you know, shut the door for good. Because this person can't control themselves. They can't face the fact that when it's over, it's over. That's why they keep coming back. What a messy person this person is. So messy. Right, so we had the Ace of Cups, but reversed. Okay. What's that about? Crumbling. What you've built feels like it's falling apart. It's okay. You have the strength to build anew. You know, there's 9.5 billion people on the planet. You don't need to let the same person, you know, dictate the story of your life. This isn't how it has to pan out. Because, you know, if a clown keeps getting back through to you, if they can give you messages, you know, in your reading them, you are letting them back in. Whereas, like, if you know, are dealing with someone who is coming back like a bad penny, in, out of your life like a yo-yo, you know, and they just do not respond to messages for months at a time, they communicate when it suits them. No, like, slam that door shut, and I'm going to take my own advice on that one. You know, if someone heals and they do work and they appear to have like actually changed, you know, that's different. But this person that I'm reading for has been dealing with someone who's got a pattern of this behaviour. It's not just happened once, it's like spanning across years, you know, like they've come and then, you know, disappeared for whole months at a time before. That's no good. You know, if that's really making you suffer, it's unhealthy, it's confusing, and it is down to childhood issues or mental health, you know, like what do I want to say? You know, disorders. like psychological disorders, like, you know, crazy mood swings, you know, or they could have childhood trauma, like, you know, attachment disorders and stuff. So if you don't want to be, you know, treated like this anymore, and you don't want to listen to the BS and then wait for the disappointments to start and then wait for the anger to wash over you, you know, stop the pattern by not letting them, you know, deliver their pitch to you like they always do. It's your life, guys, and it's your choice. It's just Spirit can only give you advice, you know, it's your life, it's your... You have, like, free will over what you choose to do about this, but it's, you know, potentially going to keep hurting you. So Spirit's just trying to look out for you by saying, yeah, this is, you know, this is someone that is messed up, and maybe don't let them do that sales pitch again for the, like, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th time. Let's get... Sometimes this is quite useful for advice, this one with the full moon on. Let's do that, clarifying. So we've got facing it, you know something isn't right, vicious cycle. Give me one for that, please. Veiled paths. Face the mystery of uncharted passages with the courage to explore unknowns. Yeah, it's best to, you know, walk through a gate or doorway into something brand new, not, you know, a new phase with this person, but something brand new. If you want, you know, if you don't change, life's not going to change. Do you know what I mean? If you don't change, it won't change. And you can apply that to anything that you're not happy about. Inner compass. Trust your instincts to lead you in the right direction. If you know they're like Billy bullshitter, you know, just expect the same shit, really. Sneaky snake. Give me one for sneaky snake. Avoiding arguments by being dishonest, I think. I'd go for that. Doing things behind people's backs rather than actually, like, breaking up a marriage or breaking up a relationship. Or, you know, being honest with you what they want if they're a single person, just bullshitting. Like, doing stuff in secret, you know, being shady. Dance of souls, be vulnerable and let your two hearts intertwine. They don't like being vulnerable, so they do things in a sneaky way instead, you know, and that's what hurts people. So instead of, like, having this gorgeous, like, we're two hearts that are fully open, vulnerable, intertwined, and we benefit from that because we support each other, instead of that, this is what both people end up experiencing, the liar and the person that was lied to, you know, or bullshitted or BS'd. Deceit ends with that, you know, it's all fun and games until it's not fun anymore. It's just distressing, you know. The fool with false hope tries to sell you a pipe dream. Let's see what advice we get for that. Eternal renewal. Oh my god, how well does that go? How well does that go? False hope, cycles. Eternal renewal. In the cycle of life, understanding breeds hope for what comes next. And we've got the word hope here. We've got false hope. Yeah. Don't be a fool and jump off the ledge with this person because they're going to pull you down with them. In the cycle of life, understanding breeds hope for what comes next. Once you're clear on what, what the outcome is going to be, if you take, a jump off the ledge and jump with this person, if they're going to jump into, a fire pit and you're holding hands and you're going to jump into it with them, then you can only get burned, can't you? But if you analyse what's happening, if you see the pattern and you take control, you can stop feeling angry, stop feeling distressed, stop feeling lonely, stop feeling disappointed. You can start having, a real love connection, someone who's there for you, that would never hurt you, that would always, sort it out. Someone that's your hero, right? And this reading is for men and women. It's not in any way gender specific. Give me one for ending. You're pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. You've always got a choice, guys. If you choose to, be distressed over someone, that's, it's like that Dawson's Creek, like Joey and Dawson and oh my god, what was his name? Who did Joshua Jackson play? The way they're all sort of in teenage angst all the time, even though they're 35 years old. It's kind of a choice to do that. And if you want to do that, you can do that. You don't have to, make decisions based off of tarot. But this tarot is to help you. I saw people bitching about tarot on Quora, and it got me really angry because they were they're just charlatans, they're people that give vague messages, and it confuses people and people make real life decisions based off it. No, we're pulling out cards that are messages from spirit, people that have passed on, that either knew you or have never known you. They are higher beings now, and they watch over you, and they're trying to teach you about what it is you're experiencing so you can learn your lessons from it. Tarot does not tell you what to do. It helps you to understand what kind of connection you might be experiencing so you can process the difficult emotions. How it works out is based off of your choices. You can choose to stay in the cycle or you can choose to break it. But Spirit's indicating that what you're experiencing is someone who's being flighty, off and on, evasive. When they don't want to explain their behaviour, they just block you or just don't reply or don't read your messages because they've got issues, okay? And if you're in a perfectly happy relationship and this doesn't resonate whatsoever, it doesn't mean you go and accuse your person of all kinds, and I just don't understand anyone who blames tarot. This one woman was saying, well, my partner broke up with me because someone paid a tarot reader to give a negative reading and told them that I was cheating. So how did the tarot reader pull out specific cards from 78 cards and get that message? How? That's rubbish, I don't know. I want to help people. That's why I do tarot. Tarot helped me to process my emotions. Now, I do agree with the fact you can get addicted to readings. I used to watch 50 different readers because I just wanted the comfort of trying to understand all the time because I was lonely. So I reduced the people that I subscribed to, I cut it down to 5 main readers that I felt were nice people. I liked how they spoke. I felt like they were honest and the messages sometimes resonated. But they were generally giving out really nice advice and giving messages of hope and healing, and they care about you. you are in control, you know, like if you are spending too much time alone and just obsessing over tarot, cut down the number of tarot readers that you're watching, and only watch them, and then make sure that you do spend some time with the people that love you and, you know, continue to live your life. Because I know, like, you can end up watching a lot of it, but after a while you kind of go, well, I don't really think that person's genuine in the things that they're saying, or they don't really care what comes out, like whether it hurts me or not. But you know, a lot of the time you'll get like oracle messages or angel numbers, and they're really comforting and healing. So if someone's not reading anything like that out that helps you, they're not, you know, empowering you afterwards, then yeah, they're just doing it on an entertainment level and they're being a bit careless with your emotions. But I never aim to do that, you know, and I love the tarot readers that I watch. Like, it's taught me a lot about, I've learned to accept that not every relationship is meant to be forever, and you know, karmic lessons do come because sometimes, like, I've picked people based off what they look like to go out with and they turn out to be a horror, you know. But maybe I was being shallow, and maybe I'd just been through a lot and I wanted this knight in shining armour to love bomb me and tell me everything was going to be perfection, when life just isn't like that. So I took accountability for my actions. And from watching a reading, it doesn't mean those things can happen to you that come out in a reading. If it doesn't resonate, then you're not invoking it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, people just need to take responsibility. And I think if you don't understand tarot, you know, it probably is a bit confusing, but a good reader explains everything as they're going through. So you should be learning, you know, and if you're not understanding it, then you probably only just started watching it, and you know, then you're projecting, like, and blaming a tarot reader for the outcome of your actual relationship in 3D reality, where we can only channel what's going on in your life. We can't control it or tell you or make your life, you know, go downhill or anything. Like, we don't choose the cards. So how anyone can, like, convince your partner that you're cheating if you're not doing anything to make them think that you're cheating, I don't know. Possibly that person's a jerk and they're using the tarot as an excuse not to be with you. You know, that's no different to, like, just not reading messages that you send them and choosing to only reply 3 months later. That's a dickhead. It doesn't mean that the tarot reader broke you up. I don't know. I'm offended by what was being said on this forum, because I just thought, I've made this channel to help people. Like, I want to help people with personal development. I help children learn academic stuff. You know, I'm a high school teacher, but then I want to help people heal, like, and explore spirituality and process difficult emotions and learn valid life lessons. I don't want to break up people's relationships to make money or give myself a laugh. Like, how awful is that? There will be bogus readers out there. Like, some people post the same readings like 2 years later, and some people will put clickbait on saying you're going to win 90,000 next week. But the clickbait, where this clickbait is obvious, and I don't read about, you know, who fancies you and what they want to do to you and just tell you stuff that you want to hear. I work out the actual connection that some people are experiencing, and if you watch it and it resonates, you know, and you get some helpful advice, that can only be good, right? But you don't go and break up a healthy relationship because the tarot said your partner was cheating. Like, if you're in a healthy relationship, good for you. I wish I was you. What are you watching tarot for? I don't know. Okay, I don't even know where I'm up to now, but I just had to rant about that. I think we were looking at the Ace of Cups, weren't we, with crumbling. Never ever go and accuse, you know, someone who adores you of cheating. I'm sure that no one would do that. I think they're in denial that the relationship is a dud. Right, we've got we've got lay to rest, let go of lingering disputes and make peace together. But it also said icy goodbyes. Amidst unclear paths and frozen moments, the hardest choice is leaving for clarity. So it's weird that fell out in the challenge position. So it's your choice, just like I'm saying, like, you know, you can build a new foundation that's strong and end up in a beautiful relationship and happy and taking care of each other, or you can get back with the sneaky snake and enjoy that. It's your choice, guys. You never have to do what I'm saying. I just try to identify what someone might be experiencing, then give them advice. Spirit, what advice have you got for Taurus? If it isn't your reading, please don't worry. Nothing like this will start to happen because you watched a reading. I think people need to calm down. If you're in a lovely, happy relationship, just click off. Like, I've done that and I've clicked off and been like, oh, it's not for me. That doesn't resonate at all, you know? You don't need to, like, go and, like, accuse a gorgeous boyfriend or girlfriend of cheating. I think you've got mental health issues if you're doing that. Or you're looking for an excuse to break up with someone. You're blaming the tarot. Which is pretty pathetic, to be honest. Some advice then, please. You're going to break up with someone, just be honest, you know. Okay, Spirit is suggesting crystals, so let's pull from the decks to see what can help you. What's going to help Taurus with this situation, please? Getting out of this vicious cycle with this person. Ooh. Lapis lazuli? Is that lapis lazuli? Okay, Taurus, so really quick, what came out as the advice was align your energy, crystals can heal, and amplify your intentions. So concentrate on what you do want and manifest that, okay? Don't think about the past and what didn't work. Right, lapis lazuli was what came out, okay, to help you connect to your crown chakra, help you trust your own instincts, okay, to be merciful and spiritual. Lapis lazuli is a crystal you can surround yourself with. That's what it looks like, okay, in a more true sense. And I'll take a photo of this for you, okay, in case you want to read it and keep it. I'm sure you'll be able to find some of that online. Lapis lazuli. Okay. Take care. Have a lovely weekend, Taurus.